That might just be the most important one. After all, the ladder so truly defines ladder. But before we can build that, first thing to get understood that the ladder with the regular system. To build it, I'm using a bunch of flat tiles and elevated construct that you later secure the ladder in place. I'm also adding a few small lights because you can see what they do even at night. Let's attach the roof and continue with the one in the front. Where first I can make some minor changes. But the main problem with this roof is that I have to build around the mini heads if I still want to be able to sit inside comfortably. That means less stability overall. But it just looks better. We also can't forget about the light loss of and this room, which is supposed to look like a plan.
Australians keep walls over their helmets, living on uninsured premium rises.
Great. Now we can finally begin to build the layout. Starting with the base of the turntable, we can already attach the screw part for the two panels. It not only resembles the hydraulic system real five use, but also adds friction to hold the tilted ladder in place. Moving on, you just saw me putting down a small hook sensor controlling the ladder, and now I'm adding its ratings for safety. The actual ladder consists of two Lego pairs of ladders that are connected to each other, and two more separate ladders I'm adding to the front, which make the ladder acceptable. So the IT connection one, I'm installing the side panels as well. Last thing we need to do is surround the ladders. Lastly, has to be embedded in the ground. It isn't fixed directly to the ladder, but instead needs anything to this bar that allows it to do it. As a last, I'm also adding some tiny defects, which include most models as well as emergency buttons. And now it's time to patch everything and finish putting the lid together. This is the finished model. We're done yet. So let's end it. Because I did raise some firefight from any department in particular. I kept it moving to now and the box to fire. Very parts of it. You also made a sheet out of fire, nothing good. It was because complementing was Yes, how the traffic look like in the corners. If you want to build this model for yourself, you can download the instructions as PDF in the description below. And always, you can get them for free, so I appreciate it. If you like it, subscribe. Thanks for watching. If you want to see how build the website from police can be later, you can watch this next video.
I have collected the craziest one-star airline reviews from across the world, and today I'm going to put them to a test. However, the only rule is I have to leave a 5-star review for each airline, but I can't lie. My final boss for this challenge is going on an airline based in Europe with the best name ever, but the most striking reviews I've ever seen. Ryan Air. I also needed an excuse to watch some football highlights as I got a fantasy graphic. Yeah, very excited for that. Let's catch our first flight. Morning. I'm in New Jersey, and our first one-star airline is United. United Airlines. You might be wondering, why the heck are you starting in New Jersey? Well, that would be because of LB's review. LB said, I'm in New Jersey. Gate 17 smells like fumes. Again, it's time to board this sold-out flight. And plane hasn't shown up. Update. They canceled my flight to Nashville. Update. Mr. Way, obviously, 3 days later, my album coming to Gate 17, just shut down the gate, 1 star. My flight is going to Nashville from Gate 17. On top of that, Liam said, my plane was not safe. There was a huge crack in my window, and when I showed the flight crew, they duct taped it. This plane cost $250 million. 1 star. There's no way there's going to be a duct tape window on this plane, right? That'd be great. That would be wild. Ron, who might be my dad, said, horrible, crack. They person next to me a whole can of apple juice and gave me only a cup. 1 star. Ron, the person next to you most likely asked for a full can of apple juice. I'm going to try to test that. I'm going to ask for a full can. Joseph G said, service. I was literally told I couldn't have another water, and I'm not sure how to read. Hi, just my little cat you we have somebody check on Joseph. Okay, well, all of these reviews are completely devastating. So let's go through security and test them out. Go on the other side. Well, you made it through security, and I have a very clear plan to test these 1 star reviews. Before I head to Gate 17 and get a migraine from reviews for the rest of my life, I enjoyed a bagel. Alright, let's go. While I'm here, sounds like normal here. The fumes are not, I will say there's a restaurant directly adjacent to Gate 17, so maybe it was a gas leak, maybe it was perhaps someone even gassy themselves. But the fumes were good. I think that's tested. We tested it. It's busted. However, my journey has only just begun just now. It's time to get on the flight. Upon boarding my first flight, I was given a little light. All right. I also noticed that all of the window shades were down. It's normally wouldn't worry me, but Liam's review had me second guessing everything. I was assigned an aisle seat for this flight, so I'll have to check the window whenever my fellow passengers go. The takeoff was perfect. It was relatively smooth. I can't complain. But I did notice that my neighbor opened his window shade, and it was not cracked. Right. That's actually pretty. Anyway, I need to go to the bathroom. Okay, so far so good. But the micro on airplanes is completely terrifying. Everyone is within earshot, and you can't even hide once you say something. It matters worse. There's a concentration of the most intimidating age group surrounding my seat, young adults. This is a group photo, and I think I was in the half of it, so if I'm extremely awkward for the rest of the flight, you know why. But I'm here for a reason. That's the reason I was in the bathroom, but I'm also on this exact flight for a reason. To test these reviews. Let's go order some apple juice. Okay, that's all we have apple juice. Thank you. While I was waiting for the flight attendants to come back, I watched some football highlights to prepare for my draft. I haven't won in the past few years, but this year's going to be different. Our flight is already December, so there's not too much time remaining for me to test Joseph's review. I understand that he wasn't able to get another water cup upon request. However, I don't know, like that part is that he said whenever he asked for it. I don't know. Well, there doesn't have a water cup. Water cup. I thought I was gonna throw up today, and I was okay. I got as many words as I possibly could. I'm sorry, everyone. Oh, what are you doing? Well, we successfully landed in Nashville. Hey, can I ask you a question? What's your favorite thing to do in Nashville? I've never had so I'll go for it. She was so nice. I was gonna do whatever her favorite thing to do in Nashville was, but that's on my own. So I don't have any friends in Nashville, really, but I just come down to Broadway, hang out a little bit. I watch some more football to prepare for my draft. Yes. I also ate some chicken, and now I think I'm ready to write my review. Good morning. It's American. Which would normally be very quiet until you read the reviews of this rap. Joey said, I never died with life or Peter like he did. Trash all over them. My insects had two sleep. Once off, Joey, you'd rather die than deal with a few Tuesdays. That's life. It's unfortunate that the exit row seat is the one that had the food chance because I'm sitting in the exit row. To make matters worse, Cindy said, the review can go down to $0. Here are 5 reasons this is an airline, national command, poorly trained staff, federal service, ineffective management, lack of staff hospitality, key personnel demonstrating inability to make rational, unbiased decisions. Let's go. Cindy basically just got 5 ways to say the same thing. At least she didn't see any blue states. It should also be said was Betty is just what? How do I even find her? Does she work here? Last but not least, Christy D said, "Hey, who's next? You're at the Nashville airport waiting for your departure. Yeah, and then an announcement that your flight's been canceled because the airline lost the flight. What airline are you on? If you said American, you win. So I think she just attached a photo drawing an X over an American Airlines flag. So none of these reviews are giving me any confidence that the airplane is even going to take off, or that it exists. What if it doesn't probably have food safe for seats? That's okay. That's all right. All I know is I need to get to Miami. I need some encouragement. I'm going to look for a stranger to say, let's go to Miami. Let's. Hey, are you going to Miami? I'm the airport, the least stressful place in the world. Everybody here seems to be having a great time. Let's get through security. I got to my game, and there is literally no one here. No, like actually no one is here. This is weird for any area of the airport at any time. My phone is canceled. I continue walking. I'm at the wrong gate and my plane boy. Okay, we're good. All right, good news. Our flight was not canceled. We are in the air. First impressions, my seat is actually pretty clean. There are some cosmetic concerns, but the window doesn't even have any cracks in it, so that's good. I just put it back with nice. Some things I sat down really quickly, and at this point, I don't want to make this look down. I don't want to. I don't want to check my seat for who's saying that I've already been sitting by the I decided to pass the time by housing to joyride while watching some football highlights. I also just named my team No Food Stain as a similar thing. Unfortunately, I really need to use the bathroom at this point, but my neighbors are asleep. Looks like that apple juice knocked them out. But I'm here in the American Airlines bathroom. It's pretty crazy in here. Did you see the blue light when I walked into this bathroom? I wonder if it just turned on every time it's unlocked. Cool. Look at that. I love making new friends. I love talking to strangers, but testing one-star reviews and talking about the stays on the exit row seats while I'm sitting next to people in the exit row, it's not cool. It's not easy. So it's kind of nice just to be hanging out by myself in here. I did already takeaways. That went well. And the vitamin have been pretty great so far. The drinks came out like the lady gave me an entire Coke Zero can. I didn't even ask for a whole can this time. And it didn't work out really bad. So I don't know. I'm looking at their impact, but I can't see the swap. So then for that, I guess I just gotta go back to my seat and see if there's some staying on it. No blue stain! No blue stain! I know it's stressful. I know I love mine. I remember the first time I saw clouds and everything, and I just thought, what the heck am I looking at? Is this what heaven's gonna be like? Oh my gosh. Oh, I thought it was a UFO. The Southwest airline. Like, they're going so fast. You never see out here. Yeah, you just clouds. Maybe we are about 30 minutes away from landing in Miami, so all things considered, pretty good flight so far. It's not over. So I gotta land this. And on my way off the plane, I'm gonna ask who that is. Our landing was smooth. We pulled up to our gate, and now it's time to find out who the heck landed. There goes nothing. I got two nervous to ask them. I decided to unwind at the beach, as we do with my I got a smoothie, it was a fruit smoothie, and enjoyed the waves. This is my hair, and these are waves. Okay, let's write this review. Okay, that's kind of fun. Yeah, Okay, here with the competition. Get 50% off and stand out with just a fifth. No retakes. Just seniors, sign 50 for you. So save 50% together. Good morning. It's the next day. Today I'm flying Delta. I love the Miami International Airport. Anyway, Jim said I keep the Miami International Airport 1 star. All right. Okay. Jim likes to keep it simple. Unlike Judy. This was an honest. I am stressed, irritated, upset, angry, sad, disappointed, and much more right now. Dang, Judy, you just made the whole cast of Inside Out too. My flight's changed over 15 times. I want to fly out next week. But Kevin said got the best. So for now, I'll wait 1 star. That's actually sad. She passed the photo and passed it waiting. That really is one of those pictures you take when you don't know what else to do. You just gotta do something, so you take a picture. Monica, who's a reviewing team, my goodness, she's going over 1,000 reviews. What did she have to say? Doesn't ever leave the airport. 1 star. Does she just leave excellent reviews at the places she goes? Oh my goodness, she does. Whitney said 2 words. They our entire meeting. That was 4 words, but continue. Never flying with Delta again. Like they say they are out of coffee, and their lanyard says they care. They only lack 1 star. This feels a little dramatic if this is only about the coffee, Wendy. Lastly, Randy actually only said 2 words. Emergency lane. Next emoji, 1 star. That's the emoji of a man who is tired. That review is actually really scary. Let's go to our page. As soon as I walked in, I have a good feeling now that I really don't know what people are talking about. This place is pretty nice. There are tons of people seemingly disappointed, stressed. Yeah, all those other things. But hopefully this is not because of the delay. Okay, the good news is my flight board is about 30 minutes. There hasn't even been one flight change. Also, I don't know how to text Jim Hayes Airport, so let's just take it on off. Thanks. In the meantime, I'm going to look for a Delta staff member. Where will I? Hello. Flight's on time for Orlando. Awesome. Okay, awesome. I would like to hear Leonard say anything. Say anything other thing. Hello? Hello? Alright, thanks. Put it in the owner and co-owner chat only. Put it in the owner and co-owner chat only.
Maybe you're having some leftover butter chicken for dinner.
Looks good. Is it pasta butter chicken?
No.
Thank you.
Any more than that?